Hey, what's going on, world of YouTube? My name is Pat, and this is my little retrospective about the Academy Awards. And I got a lot of opinions out there, and I think this was a good year. I'm really happy to see that Slumdog Millionaire cleaned up. It's about damn time that Danny Boyle got the recognition that he deserves, and he's one of Hollywood's, or I guess he's Hollywood now, but one of the greatest directors out there, and he's my personal favorite director. I find that his movies have a wonderful sense of wabi-sabi, and it's great to see that he's getting acknowledged. And the music and everything about the movie was phenomenal, and I really do think it was one of the best movies I've seen for years and years and years. That said, here's some opinions I have about it. For one thing, just in general, I'm really, really, really getting sick and tired of like a lot of the norms of the Academy Awards. And here's something that's great. A great example. I'm really annoyed with the fact that people applaud themselves. That is extremely rude. You're not supposed to applaud yourself. It's not kosher. It's impolite. Do you understand? Like, so when you're sitting there and you're seeing these people getting nominated and they're mentioning their nominations, you're like, "Yay me!" That's considered rude. They're not supposed to do that. And not to mention that, it's moronic to applaud yourself. You know, like what you're doing is you're perpetuating the noise that is tribute to yourself. So basically, you're paying tribute to yourself. It's not right. You're not supposed to do it. Also, I'm really getting sick and tired of people looking for an excuse to get emotional. Like, you know what? When Heath Ledger got the Academy Award or whatever, and his family went up on stage, like everybody in the damn fucking house was crying. But the only people who weren't were Heath Ledger's family. And why? Because they were probably sick and tired of dealing with this bullshit. But like, you can just tell that every actor's like, no, I'm not gonna be outcried. I'll cry, and then people can zoom on my face and show that I'm crying. And it's just like, I'm really getting tired of people trying to be overly emotional in the Academy Awards, and everyone's trying to have their like, "You really love me" or whatever kind of moments and things that stand out. And the only thing that really stands out to me in years is probably like Roberto Benigni for "Life Is Beautiful" when he won for that, and he jumped out in the crowd and like started climbing up over the chairs. I thought that was awesome. And that's about the only thing that sticks out in my mind. Thank God though there hasn't been political ones for a while. I think the last one was Michael Moore's like little bandstanding and all that, which is not appropriate at all. And granted, he wasn't showing up dressed up like a Native American, but Anyways, yeah. So those are some problems I have with the mainstream. Also, I'm getting really sick and tired of like half the show is nostalgia these days. It's like what happened to the performance? Like I want to see the movies that came out this year. I want to see the performances for the movies that came out this year. Give me like the song and dance number from like the end of whatchamacallit, Slumdog Millionaire. That's fine, yeah. But then they're like showing like the category and doing a montage of these movies, but then they're lacing in other movies that aren't even like from this year, and like, what the fuck is that about? Like, no, don't tie in Forrest Gump comparing it to a nomination with somebody else. Let the nomination that's gonna be the nomination be the nomination. And like, I'm also kind of getting really sick and tired of how scripted it is. I mean, like, if you're gonna have these guest speakers, how about this? Let them do their own material. I think I would be fine with that. Um, then again, look what happened with Bill Maher, that he kind of went to his own material, I think, and got off script. But I digress. Um, I say Michael Moore or Bill Moore. I meant to say Bill Maher. Maher. Anyways, yeah, some other opinions about it. I think it was pretty fair all the way through. I think that Meryl Streep got robbed for Doubt. I don't think Kate Winslow is like 1/10 the actress that she is, and I'm not a Meryl Streep fan, but she was phenomenal in Doubt. I also think they got robbed for. Well, no, no, no. They lost to Slumdog Millionaire, and so Slumdog Millionaire had a great screenplay too, but Doubt would have been a good contender. I think Gran Torino got snubbed though for a nomination. That their screenplay was amazing, and they should have definitely got nominated for best screenplay. Um, what else? Hellboy 2 got robbed from best makeup by far. Benjamin Button did not deserve it over Hellboy 2. I'm sorry to say. I thought that um, what's his name? Del Toro is an amazing special effects director, and that I think that he uses a lot of analog that I have a lot of respect for because I'm so sick and tired of seeing digital everything. And I think, yeah, Hellboy 2 got robbed. Let's see. Other than that, I don't think I don't think Philip Seymour Hoffman got robbed for his nomination, but I will say this though: when they did read off the Academy Award, they might as well have been like, "And the winner is Heath Ledger's death." I mean Heath Ledger, not his death, Heath Ledger. Because I mean the fact is, I mean even though he deserved the Oscar, and he did deserve the Oscar, the issue was that he never would have been nominated if he wasn't dead. And I honestly believe that genre films do not get nominated for Oscars, especially comic book movies. If they do, they get it for like sound editing, or they get it for whatchamacallit, special effects and things like that. And the only reason he was on the ticket was because he died. And I think the only reason why Robert Downey Jr. was on the ticket next to him was to prove that they were showing other genre films for supporting actor, to prove that they weren't being that way. But I guarantee you next year will come around and it'll like all the genre films be off the map again. But anyways, that's about all the bitches and complaints I have about the Academy Awards. And that's about all I have to say about that. And I really am glad to see Danny Boyle got recognized. The only problem is now I can see is I'll be like, oh man, I love Danny Boyle, and I don't have that whole like in group thing, you know. And I won't be so cool anymore for liking Danny Boyle, because now everybody will like Danny Boyle. But that's cool too. I'm glad for him, and I hope that the next movie he makes, he'll get a big budget, like a limitless budget, and he'll not ruin himself in the process like so many directors have done before. And yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching. Please leave your comments. Anything's fine. I'm welcome. I'll be happy to answer them for you. Have a good day.